Good evening, welcome to the latest edition of Fitter for 40. How you doing? So, I'm just starting off on my latest little activity evening. So, doing probably an hour on my JAL exercise bike, the IC300 Pro. Absolutely has been kind of the staple activity that I've done, to be honest. And again, I discovered this by chance, really, watching Match of the Day and thinking, rather than sitting on the couch, why don't I jump on the bike and watch it? And that was really the breakthrough for this to be the main activity. So when I started out, I was thinking actually it's going to be more running, but it's probably been about 55 to 60% of the activity that I've done. So still running. So going for a run tomorrow at work with Tim Francis. Daniel O'Connor, he's going to remember his kit. And a few others. So hopefully Daniel Casimir is going to join as well. And I'll be able to update you on that tomorrow to see whether that happens or not. But yeah, it's going well this week. I'm enjoying it, and kind of there was that little bit of, I guess, lull in the week where it seemed to get a little bit harder, but come through that, you know, and that's completely natural. I think we all go through that from time to time. And I've had two conversations today actually with people that had. One is they had planned to do activity themselves, and then were like, oh, I'm not sure I can do it. And my question to them was dead simple. It's like, well, what's your purpose? What are you doing this for? And then we just laid that down in terms of to get to the kind of absolute root cause of that. And as soon as they answered the question to the root cause and remembered their purpose, like the feedback I got was, oh, that's really great, you know, really appreciate your support, I'm really pleased you asked me that. So it meant I went and did the activity, and actually it was great. So if you're ever in that position, and I've done this myself this week, is to say, what's the purpose? And then my one-liner is, want to be around longer for my daughter, so being fitter, reduce risk, I guess, and also as a husband for my wife. And it's just a dead simple phrase that then goes, right, come on, let's go. And it's just helps me get motivated really quickly, really simply. And then someone else has got in contact. I won't use their names at this point because I've not asked permission to talk about it. But the rest, kind of what they were saying was, do you want to get involved in other stuff? Which I'd showed interest in before. And whilst normally I'd be like, yeah, absolutely, which I had shown interest in doing, I've actually gone back to them and said, you know what, for the minute, I'm not going to do kind of additional activity. I want to kind of focus for the next month or so on this. So on the exercise bike, or activity bike, as I might rename it. And then I'm working with Body Sculpt in Warrington, looking at just a different way to train, I guess. So whether that be a sweat class or a PT session, looking at weights, which I've not done a whole deal of, to be honest, and it's really getting an understanding of correct technique and to challenge myself a little bit on that. So I'm really leveraging some experts to help me understand it, really. I do have the motivation to do this more. It's can you make it work and make it effective and efficient? So so far so good on that. Unfortunately I had to cancel that tonight, but I've rebooked in tomorrow, so that's focused. I'm going to I'm doing the bike tonight, a run tomorrow at dinner, only just over 5k. I say only, actually, you know, if you would have said that to me a month ago, 5k is amazing, I'm not discounting that. I've kind of got ambitions in the not too distant future, certainly by the end of Feb hopefully, to get to probably 10k, and then I'm looking to, beyond that point, I'll then try and then do a 10k. So Rob Kelly, as I've promised, I will definitely get in contact again, and we'll get on the road so that I don't slow you down too much. But you know, progress to date has been good. Motivation is high. Had a bit of a dip this week, completely natural. And what it shows to me though is that the model I've come up with is, and you know, I'm saying I've come up with, there may be different variants out there, I'm sure there is, but I've certainly kind of done it on just what came to me and what I saw. Fit is, it's working, and it's working because I've invested in it, I've created it, other people have used it and said actually it's working for them, which is amazing. So if you feel like that and you've thought about the 5 Ps and have applied it, or the principles of being simple, affordable and easy to implement, then let us know. And you know, so people can not just take my word for it. So when I do this hour, I do, you see I'm just not going crazy, just nice and easy on the bike, is I tend to burn 500 calories, and I'm finding that's really working. So it's helping get the weight loss continuous, and kind of just keeps me ticking over really, which I've found really works. Now again, I will always say get what works for you, whether that be Pilates, yoga, swimming, walking, it all counts. So what is it that you're doing that's going to help you and is easy to implement? And you know, there's probably 3 or 4 other people that I've spoke to that have said I've worked away and that stopped my routine or my plan. That's absolutely fine, and I think you've got to account for that stuff completely and understand it. It's then pursue what's the next action, what's the next thing from that then that you need to then go and do. So, and again, I found that that's working, so looking forward to kind of posting the number on Saturday morning. We'll see the progress to date. Thrilled with it so far, so we'll hopefully see some form of loss or maintain and keep the progress going. Still enjoying it, and hopefully you are too watching. Again, just let me know. A big shout out for the support on Instagram this week about, you know, you've got this, and that was really helpful. So genuinely really appreciate it. And again, just growth mindset. Let's see where I can take it, and let's see where this goes to in the next 11 months as I get closer to 40. And it's funny actually, because you know, and I think I've said it on other vlogs, people look at the number in terms of 40, but actually it's what do you want to be fitter for? What's the thing in your life? Is it a holiday, a wedding, the fact that you like a health condition that you need to change for. What do you need to kind of focus on? Is it just eating? And I say just, that's a massive part of this. It's not a simple case of just activity. It's really not. It's got to be in combination. And as well, drink choices. Some people diet. I'm choosing not to choose diet or a program. I'm genuinely making food choices, give you a bit of a kind of indication for the week in terms of meals. Not sure if you can see that. Monday I was definitely beans and not mac and cheese. So it's not, you know, it's not necessarily highly elaborate food in any way, shape or form. Affordable, simple, easy to implement, and yeah, it's going well so far. So, all right, I'm gonna get my foot down, as it were, and carry on with this. Hope you're well. Any comments, likes, you know, get questions, get the conversation flow, that'd be awesome. And I'll catch you soon. Alright guys, bye.